Welcome back to Undertale. Last time, we discovered the true laboratory underneath Alphys' lab, and discovered what exactly she's been doing in her job as the royal scientist. This time, we find ourselves back in New Home, after being transported by an unknown voice on the phone. No save point here, but there is a save point later on, thankfully. I'm sure you're wondering who the heck that was on the phone just then. So allow me to tell you the Undertale Wiki's official name for this character. Mysterious voice to the protagonist over the phone shortly before they are brought to New Home. This elevator's unlocked, actually, because I went through here before. If you haven't been through New Home yet, at this point in your current playthrough, you will have to walk all the way there. There will not be any kind of story or dialogue or anything happening, not even the locks in the house will be up, no matter if you've seen the New Home sequence or not in your current playthrough. This here's a different kind of omen now. If you haven't met Asgore yet in your current playthrough, you'll have to go through the scenes right here. But we've already done this, so no need. Nothing left to do, but take the fight to Asgore once again. This is the barrier. This is what keeps us all trapped underground. If by any chance you have unfinished business, please do what you must. I literally can't go take care of any unfinished business, so on we go. I see. This is it then. Ready? A strange light fills the room. Twilight is shining through the barrier. It seems your journey is finally over. You are filled with determination, and not through artificial means. Human, it was nice to meet you. Goodbye.
What a miserable creature torturing such a poor innocent youth. Do not be afraid, my child. It is I, Toriel, your friend and guardian. At first, I thought I would let you make your journey alone, but I could not stop worrying about you. Your adventure must have been so treacherous, and ultimately, it would burden you with a horrible choice. To leave this place, you would have to take the life of another person. You would have to defeat Asgore. However, I realized I cannot allow that. It is not right to sacrifice someone simply to let someone leave here. Is that not what I've been trying to prevent this whole time? So, for now, let us suspend this battle. As terrible as Asgore is, he deserves mercy too.
Tori,
You came back! Do not Tori me, Dreemurr! You pathetic whelp. If you really wanted to free our kind, you could have gone through the barrier after you got one soul. Taken 6 souls from the humans, then come back and freed everyone peacefully. But instead, you made everyone live in despair because you would rather wait here, meekly hoping another human never comes.
Tori, you're right. I am a miserable creature. But do you think we could at least be friends again?
No, Asgore. Nah! Asgore! Human! Nobody fight each other! Everyone's gonna make friends, or else I'll... Hello, I am Toriel. Are you the human's friend? It is nice to meet you.
Yeah? Nice to meet you.
Hey, Asgore, is that your ex?
Jeez, that's rough, buddy.
Hey! Nobody hurt each other! Oh, are you another friend? I am Toriel. Hello! Hi! There's 2 of them? Hey, nobody fight anyone! If anyone fights anyone, then I'll be forced to ask Undyne for help.
Hello!
Oh, hello, Your Majesty. Psst, hey, human. Did Asgore shave and clone himself?
Hey guys, what's up?
That voice. Hello, I think we may know each other?
Oh hey, I recognize your voice too.
I am Toriel. So nice to meet you.
The name's Sans. And, same.
Oh, wait, then... This must be your brother Papyrus. Greetings, Papyrus. It is so nice to finally meet you. Your brother has told me so much about you. Wowie! I can't believe Asgore's clone knows who I am! This is the best day of my life! Hey, Papyrus. What does the skeleton tile his roof with? Snowproof roof tiles? No, silly. A skeleton tiles his roof with shingles! I changed my mind! This is the worst day of my life! Come on, Asgore. It's gonna be okay. There are plenty of fish in the sea. Yeah, Asgore! Undyne's totally right about that fish thing. Sometimes you just gotta, stop going after furry boss monsters and, just get to know a really cute fish. It's a metaphor. Well, I think it's a good analogy. Oh my god, will you two just smooch already? The audience is dying for some romantic action! Hey, shut up! Man, the nerve of that guy. Right, Alphys? Alphys? No, he's right. Let's do it. Well, I guess? If you want to, then don't hold anything back. Wait, not in front of the human. Yeah, human children aren't allowed to witness monsters kissing. It's illegal. Right. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. My child, it seems as if you must stay here for a while. But looking at all the great friends you've made, I think you will be happy here. Hey, that reminds me. Papyrus, you called everyone here, right? Well, besides, her. Anyway, I got here before you. How did you know how to call everybody? Let's just say, a tiny flower helped me. A tiny flower? You idiots! While you guys were having your little powwow, I took the human souls. And now, not only are those under my power, but all your friends' souls are gonna be mine too. And you know what the best part is? It's all your fault. It's all because you made them love you. All the time you spent listening to them, encouraging them, caring about them. Without that, they wouldn't have come here. And now, with their souls and the humans together, I will achieve my real form. Huh? Why am I still doing this? Don't you get it? This is all just a game. If you leave the underground satisfied, you'll win the game. If you win, you won't want to play with me anymore. And what would I do then? But this game between us will never end. I'll hold victory in front of you, just within your reach, and then tear it away just before you grasp it. Over and over and over. Listen, if you do defeat me, I'll give you your happy ending. I'll bring your friends back. I'll destroy the barrier. Everyone will finally be satisfied. But that won't happen. I'll keep you here no matter what. Even if it means killing you 1,000,000 times. What? Do not be afraid, my child. No matter what happens, we will always be there to protect you. That's right, human. You can win. Just do what I would do. Believe in you. Hey, human. If you got past me, you can do anything. So don't worry. We're with you all the way.
Huh? You haven't beaten this guy yet? Come on, this weirdo's got nothing on you.
Technically, it's impossible for you to beat him, but somehow, I know you can do it.
Human, for the future of humans and monsters, you have to stay determined.
We're with you too. Come on, you got this. You've got to win. You can do it.
Ribbit.
No! Unbelievable! This can't be happening! You...
Flowey is the ultimate party pooper.
I can't believe you're all so stupid! All of your souls are mine! Finally. I was so tired of being a flower. Howdy! Omen, are you there? It's me, your best friend.
You know, I don't care about destroying this world anymore. After I defeat you and gain total control over the timeline, I just want to reset everything. All your progress, everyone's memories, I'll bring them all back to zero! Then we can do everything all over again. He uses his first and last name, and that's how you know you're in trouble. Asriel tells you what attack he's about to do the next turn, though he has multiple names for everything. Hoping will reduce your damage from the next turn. Dreaming fills your inventory with full heals. And you know what the best part of all this is? You'll do it. The attacks he sends are crazy, almost Photoshop Flowey level. Very, very difficult to avoid. I think this one you can avoid just by standing still every other shot, but oh man, the final blast is no slouch. Alright, I'm gonna do this again. Items fill up with dreams. And then you lose to me again. This one again. This one's just quick reaction time. Unlike that, and, you know, good positioning, so you can avoid the blasts. Oh, no. Okay, well, that was perfect. I don't think I need a heal as long as I can hope. And again. Oh god. Okay. Don't need to attack. There. Got it. Just move and don't move, and then do it faster. You know, simple enough. I'm healing every other turn somehow. I think that might be me holding on?
And again!
Over time, his attacks will get stronger, such as right there. Okay. Oof. I got there. Galacto-blazing. I'll just keep holding on for now.
Because you want a happy ending.
Got this again. I love this attack so much. How they rain down from the sky and then send all these stars after you. It's so cool looking and sounds great. And it rotates a bit that time. I believe I can do this. You know what? Spare! Can I do that? No.
Because you love your friends.
This again. God damn it. But it refused. You're gonna have to try a little harder than that. Okay, what's up next? This. Oh, okay. Perfect, no hit. Looks like I got sent back a ways, is that right? Yeah, because we're going through this attack again. Okay, so dying just seems to send you back a couple of turns, but nothing really more than that. Oh no. Alright, simple enough. If I show what the items that we got are, they are these. Last dream, last dream, last dream. Through determination, the dream came true. Your HP was maxed out. As far as I can tell, they heal unlimited health. There we go. Got again. That's fine. That's fine. Would be taking less damage if it weren't for my heal. Chaos Blaster. Pretty sure that's the gun.
Because you never give up.
Oh no. I see the oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. Okay, I need a dream. Or a glam burger, that'll work.
Isn't that delicious? Your determination. The power that let you get this far. It's gonna be your downfall.
This again? I think this is one of his easiest attacks, honestly. Because you just gotta move out of the zones in time. Hyper Goner. Oh no, that sounds bad.
Now, enough messing around. It's time to purge this timeline once and for all.
This is the coolest looking attack in the whole game. Tries to drag you towards the center with projectiles coming in from the outer borders. Just gotta stay ahead of the curve and avoid them as they fly on screen. That was a little hard. I got lowered down to 1 health.
Even after that attack, you're still standing in my way? Wow, you really are something special. But don't get cocky. Up until now, I've only been using a fraction of my real power. Let's see what good your determination is against this!
You heard of Asriel Dreemurr, now be prepared for Asriel Nightmare! That was the perfect opportunity for that name, and you squandered it. I cannot select anything other than act. I cannot heal even if I really wanted to. All I can do is struggle. Can't move your body.
Behold my true power!
This attack! Oh my god. It is believed that a no-hit run of the true pacifist route of this game will never be done, and it's because of this attack right here.
I can feel it. Every time you die, your grip on this world slips away. Every time you die, your friends forget you a little more. Your life will end here in a world where no one remembers you.
Yes, this attack, or at least a variation of it, is so hard to avoid that no one has ever done it consistently without dumb luck. The whole world is ending. Not if I have anything to say about it!
Still, you're hanging on? That's fine. In a few moments, you'll forget everything too. That attitude will serve you well in your next life.
More of it. This one's at least easier to avoid than usual. Oh no, any damage I take is permanent. I just have to keep struggling. Can't move your body.
Still, come on. Show me what good your determination is now.
My struggling should be proof enough. Oh my god, I died again. Can't move your body. Nothing happened. You struggle. Nothing happened. You tried to reach your save file. Nothing happened. You tried again to reach your save file. Nothing happened. Seems saving the game really is impossible. But maybe, with what little power you have, you can save something else. You reached out to Asriel's soul and called out to your friends. They're in there somewhere, aren't they? Within the depths of Asriel's soul, something's resonating. The lost soul appeared. Lost soul, fake hit, recipe, smile, or clash. Recipe? You asked the lost soul to teach you how to cook. She doesn't know why, but she kinda wants to teach you how. Uses their attacks from the past on us. Good thing that was probably the easiest Undying attack ever. Lost Soul stands there. Fake hits. You tap the Lost Soul lightly. Something about the way you fight is familiar to her. Like that. Okay, that was a little more complex. Clash. You clashed against the Lost Soul with all of your might. She recognizes your fighting spirit. Suddenly, memories are flooding back. Well, some humans are okay, I guess. Gotta save each one of them. Gotta defeat Asriel with the power of friendship. It's a little bit tropey, sure, but with music this good, how can you really care? Next Lost Soul. Wearing the dress on the fake date we had. Let's nerd out. You ask the Lost Soul what her favorite cartoon is. She can barely hold back from giving you an enormous answer. Oh, she's using Mediton's attacks on us. Basically, like, Mediton is Undying, kind of, in the gameplay. Quiz? You ask the Lost Soul for help on a quiz question. She barely holds back from giving you the answer. Where are the bombs? And courage. You tell the Lost Soul that you'll continue to support her. Suddenly, she remembers. It's all flooding back. No, that's not true. My friends like me, and I like you too. If you were to do anything other than save one of the people here, Asriel will attack you with the same really strong attack, so don't do that. It's not worth it. Sans and Papyrus will actually fight together. Let's see. Puzzle, let's say a recipe. You ask the Lost Soul to cook something for you. The Lost Soul is trying to hide its joy. Okay, back with the blue attack. It's been a long time since we had to deal with this. About Sans, actually, real quick. It's believed that Sans comes from another world, as we saw his workshop in the last video, and there was some interesting device hidden behind a curtain. He also mentioned something about time travel later on. Or at least later on in the game progression. Or actually, it was technically earlier. Whatever. Take break. You ask the Lost Soul to take a break from fighting with you. It seems like it wants to. Why even try to take a break? Sure, I guess you want to keep working hard. It's very unlike you, though. I know that's not the Sans I know. Come on! Back to Virus. Insult. You insulted the Lost Soul. Somehow, it seems flattered by this. Leap over the bones. Crossword. You tell the Lost Soul you think the crosswords are tougher than Jumble. It nods its head, like it knew this without question. No, wait! You're my friend! I could never capture you! Nah, I'm rooting for you, kid. 2 more! And once again, you fight them together. Let's go! Hug! You hug the Lost Soul and tell her that you're going to see her again. Something about this is so familiar to her. Oh dear. With them both attacking together, might be actually kind of tough. Actually, this is just one of Asgore's attacks. They're not attacking together. It's a lie! Hug you too. You gotta hug too. Seems like his aggression is slowly melting away. Okay. Remember how hard Toriel's attacks were? I think Asgore's are honestly easier. I'm glad we're getting the easier ones. Preference. You tell the Lost Soul you prefer cinnamon instead of butterscotch. Somehow, she faintly recalls hearing this before. It wasn't the original one per se, but still, it's what I chose on this run. Mercy. You tell the Lost Soul that you won't hurt him, no matter what. Suddenly, the memories are flooding back. Your fate is up to you now. You are our future. I don't have a very great Asgore voice, sorry. That's everyone. You feel your friend's souls melt, resonating within Asriel. However, there is someone else. Strangely, as your friends remembered you, something else began resonating within the soul, stronger and stronger. It seems that there's still one last person that needs to be saved. But who? Suddenly, you realize. You reach out and call their name. Huh? What are you doing? What did you do? What's this feeling? What's happening to me? No! No! I don't need anyone! Stop it! Get away from me! Do you hear me? I'll tear you apart! Omen, do you know why I'm doing this? Why I keep fighting to keep you around? I'm doing this because you're special, Omen. You're the only one that understands me. You're the only one who's any fun to play with anymore. No, that's not just it. I'm doing this because I care about you, Omen. I care about you more than anybody else. I'm not ready for this to end. I'm not ready for you to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye to someone like you again. So please, stop doing this! And just let me win! Stop it! Stop it now! Omen. I'm so alone, Omen. I'm so afraid, Omen. Omen. I'm so sorry. I always was a crybaby. Wasn't I, Omen? I know. You're not actually Omen, are you? Omen's been gone for a long time. What? What is your name? Frisk? That's a nice name. When you name the fallen human at the start of the game, you are not naming the protagonist. You're naming the first human who became siblings with Asriel. Frisk. I haven't felt like this for a long time. As a flower, I was soulless. I lacked the power to love other people. However, with everyone's souls inside me, I not only have my own compassion back, but I can feel every other monster's as well. They all care about each other so much. And they care about you too, Frisk. I wish I could tell you how everyone feels about you.
Papyrus, Sans, Undyne, Alphys... Toriel. Monsters are weird. Even though they barely know you, it feels like they all really love you. Frisk, I understand if you can't forgive me. I understand if you hate me. I acted so strange and horrible. I hurt you. I hurt so many people. Friends, family, bystanders. There's no excuse for what I've done.
It'd feel wrong not to.
What? Frisk, come on. You're gonna make me cry again. Besides, even if you do forgive me, I can't keep these souls inside of me. Least I can do is return them. But first, there's something I have to do. Right now, I can feel everyone's hearts beating as one. They're all burning with the same desire. With everyone's power, with everyone's determination, it's time for monsters to finally go free. Frisk, I have to go now. Without the power of everyone's souls, I can't keep maintaining this form. In a little while, I'll turn back into a flower. I'll stop being myself. I'll stop being able to feel love again. So, Frisk, it's best if you just forget about me, okay? Just go be with the people who love you. I don't want to let go. Frisk, you're going to do a great job, okay? No matter what you do, everyone will be there for you, okay? Well, my time's running out. Goodbye. By the way, Frisk, take care of Mom and Dad for me, okay? Frisk, this is all just a bad dream. Please, wake up. Oh, you're awake, thank goodness. We were so worried. It felt like you were out forever. Yeah, any longer and I would have freaked out. Tell us next time you decide to take a nap, okay?
Yeah, you made Papyrus cry like a baby.
What? I didn't cry. I don't cry. I just caught something in my eye.
What'd you catch?
Tears!
Now. The important part is that Frisk is alright. Here, Frisk. Why not drink some tea? It'll make you feel better.
How about we give them space first? They must be very exhausted. Though, from what I'm not certain. Frisk, we do not remember exactly what happened. There was a flower, and then everything went white. but now the barrier is gone. When you are ready, we will all return to the surface. It seems the door to the east will lead us there now. But before then, perhaps you might want to take a walk? You could say goodbye to all your wonderful friends. Do as you wish. We will all wait for you here.
Wouldn't be an Earthbound-inspired JRPG if it didn't have an Earthbound-inspired ending. We are able to go back throughout the whole world and talk to everyone, and everyone will have something new to say. And you better believe we're gonna be doing that. And we're gonna start off with these guys right here.
Hello, Frisk. Alfie's upgraded my phone. I'm having a lot of fun with the texting feature. Sans, check out this one.
Oh man, Tori. That's brutal.
I can't believe the queen has returned, and also that she's a huge dork. You two are 2 feet away from each other. Why are you texting?
Worry not, Papyrus. We are texting for a good reason.
Why is that?
Well, because we're huge dorks.
Sans, please do not say that. You are not a dork. You are more of a bonehead.
Ha ha ha, wow. Those puns are even less funny coming from her.
Why are you smiling?
It's a pity smile.
Hey, Frisk, what's with that weird expression?
Sans, did I tell you about the time Frisk flirted with me and then asked to call me mother?
Oh boy.
Wow, Frisk. This really puts our relationship in a new light.
Hey, Tori, you have any other embarrassing stories?
Oh, do I ever? But I think that story is one of the most unbelievable. It's hard to think anyone would want to flirt with me.
Oh, Toriel, you have no idea. You really don't.
So, Asgore, how about making me a member of the Royal Guard?
Well, Papyrus, now that the war is over, we might not need the Royal Guard anymore.
What? Then what was the point of the human's quest? They journeyed all that way, and I'm still not a member of the Royal Guard. Truly, this is the worst possible ending.
Not really. So, Alphys, what do you want to do now that we're all free? We have the whole world to explore now. Well, of course I'm going to go out and, no, I should be honest. I'm gonna stay inside and watch anime like a total loser.
That's the spirit. Everyone, a celebration to being losers.
Papyrus has the right idea. Losing to Frisk is the best thing to ever happen to me. So I'm glad that we... Huh? What is it, Asgore? What's an... anime?
Oh my god. Frisk, please, help me explain what anime is to Asgore. You see, it's like a cartoon, but from Japan.
With sword apostrophe S or with gun apostrophe S? Both! Both are... Alright, with swords, I guess. So it's like a cartoon, but with swords? Golly, that sounds neato. Where is this? Where could I see the anime? Hold on, I think I have some on my phone.
Here, look at this.
Oh, that's the wrong... never mind. Golly, were those two robots kissing? Boy, technology sure is something, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is!
Psst, Frisk. You gotta tell me. Do you think Asgore and Toriel are, ever gonna get back together?
Nope.
Yeah, that's what I thought. A woman can dream though, right?
And write fanfiction. A lot of fanfiction. If I were you, I wouldn't ship two real people in the same universe as you. That's kind of strange. You can write fanfiction about our world, I guess, if you want. Howdy, Frisk. Sorry about almost trying to take your soul. I feel very bad about it. I hope we can still be pals.
Any day, buddy. You have the best boss fight in this game. Hey, don't worry about it, Asgore. I think everybody's tried to kill Frisk at least once.
Oh, I see. In that case, I'm not sorry, Frisk.
Asgore, that's not what I meant.
These guys are so nice. I think they have even more to say if you keep talking to them. I'll do one more round, or at least I'll talk to Toriel.
Frisk, do not feel left out. I've been writing messages to you as well. You still have my phone number after all this time, do you not?
Sorry, I don't have time to talk, Frisk. I'm supposed to be working right now.
But you aren't working.
I know. It's taking all my concentration.
Seems like you really botched your quest, Frisk. But I, the Great Papyrus, will always be your friend.
No matter how hard you try to get rid of him.
Hey!
That's true. Hey, Alfies! Do you think we could watch something with fighting next? Oh, and then something with princesses? Or fighting princesses?
Super Mario Brothers? You don't fight Princess Peach in Super Mario Bros. What I'm saying. I'll see if I can manage to find any like that, Undyne.
Yay!
On second thought, maybe I won't write fanfic of real people. Yeah, you have the good idea. I mean, isn't real life already the greatest fanfiction of all? Don't tell anyone I said that. So I'm gonna post it online. Alright. Risk, I just realized, now that we aren't fighting each other, I can finally ask you, would you like a cup of tea? Would you like a cup of tea? Yes. Oh, well. Actually, the cup I had is cold now, so you shouldn't have it. But I'm so happy you said yes. As soon as I can, I will make some more for you. Then we can be great pals.
Cold tea is fine, I don't really care. Alright, let's get started on our journey back through the world. This is gonna take a good long while. Feel free to use the chapters on the progress bar of the video to skip to the end if you don't feel like watching all of it. Sorry, we aren't allowing any more guests at this time, or ever again. I never actually pointed out the fact that your head is a hand. Are you guys on your way out? Guess I'll catch up with you later. Good news, the elevator started working again, but now it's been so busy we still haven't gotten the chance to ride it. The elevator's in use. As a slime, I'm overjoyed. Let's talk to you. You should be happy about this. Freedom. So we're free, huh? Mettaton told us as much. Then he told me, don't think that means you're getting out of work early. My boss, I love that guy. And by that, I mean I hate him so much. Ratty and Catty. So we're free now. Does that mean my double date is cancelled? I know, it wasn't really a date. Here's a trick, little buddy. Lie to yourself all the time. Makes you feel better. Don't tell anyone this, little buddy. Because they'll make fun of me. But I feel like I played a hand in everyone getting free somehow. Even if it was just working this awful job. I think I did something. You gave me glam burgers, which got me through Mettaton EX easier. Yes, you did. I don't know if it's true, but I'll believe it anyway. Well, buddy, there's a brand new world out there waiting for us. I'm sure with my qualifications, it won't be long before I'm a famous movie star. Or maybe I'll just end up flipping burgers again. You can flip burgers in the background of a movie. That's an upgrade. But it's as I say, nowhere to go but up. Literally in this case. I'm sure they have more if I sell to them, but yeah, we're about to talk to literally everyone anyway. I won't waste all your time like that. Well, now we can live life without reservations. Nice pun, or joke. So if we're leaving, well, my job... and I just got a raise. Well, I guess every apple has its core. The surface world, really? Maybe I'll be able to go 2 feet without running into a puzzle. Oh, we're all free? Oh, guess I can stop licking this ficus. But I don't want to look like I messed up, so I'll keep going. I have a question for you, buddy. Are those nipples? Do you have 4 nipples? Sorry, the resort's shutting down, but I think you'll find it still great to pass through. Absolutely. Room service never came. I'm sorry. I'm guessing they say something different if you actually did. Trying to finish up work. No response. I never saw this option before. Freedom. So we're like totally free now, huh? Yeah, like totally free. Like cool. Yeah, like cool. Like millennia of being in prison finally over? Yeah, that's like pretty chill, I guess. What if I told you, I'm a human? Oh. Oops. Really? Well, when we said, we were hyped for the destruction of humanity, we were just, like, joking, you know? Did we say that? Probably. It's, like, practically our catchphrase. Really? I thought our catchphrase was, Bratty's the best, Catty's the coolest. No? We, like, literally never said that. Can it be, though? Can it be? I'm not sure what the exact definition of catchphrase is. It's just something you say a lot? Is that it? Now we're gonna be free? Oh my god, we can finally fulfill our dream of having a pet cat! That's like your dream, Catty. But Bratty, I don't want to have a dream without you in it. Aw, Catty. And in my dream, you clean up after the cat.
Catty!
Me? Yeah, I love cats. They're like so tasty, so cute. Bratty, no! I'm just kidding. Kind of. Anyway, when was the last time you even saw a cat around here? Oh, just the other day. In the mirror, probably. There was this cute little white cat walking around. It was like so clueless looking. I pet it for like an hour. Daddy. Yeah, Bratty? I think that was like a dog.
Dogs are just firm cats!
I could see someone thinking that dogs are just male cats. I think some people have thought that, and I can see it. Ah yes, before I forget. Cell phone. Toriel's phone. Noticed you received a text from Toriel. Dear Frisk, Sans and Alphys are teaching me how to text. I am learning so much. For example, do you know what a smiley is? Please look at this. Now turn your head to the left. It is a picture of me smiling at you. Can you see it? You have a unibrow? LOL. That stands for lots of laughter. Sincerely, Toriel. That's all for now. Maybe in the next room, you will receive another. For every room you transition, you will receive another text. There is a lot of these, so I will be sure to check them for each room we go through. I'm so excited to sell nice cream on the surface. If all humans are like you, I think it'll be a modest success. Adine told me that the Royal Guard's being disbanded. Like, bummer. Guess we'll have to get used to love and peace. He seems happy. How about you, Heats Flamesman? What? Do you want a rematch? I guess. Toriel sent you a message. Dear Frisk, how are you? You've been wandering around for quite some time now. I hope you're not getting into trouble. Only kidding. LOL. Sincerely, Toriel. Gosh, he's so good. P.S. Do not get into trouble. Oh my god. I was honestly sad when I found out for the first time that I wouldn't be able to see Toriel for very long in the game. Not until the very end. Not until right here do you ever see her again past the ruins. It's such a shame. She's so nice. But we had a destiny, a journey to fulfill. Wanted another hot dog, but the hot dog guy never came back. Besides that, today was fine. Count your blessings, even if you don't get a second hot dog. Toasty Bun, you actually don't say anything different. You're the rare exception to the rule. Hi. Human, you're leaving? I have something to say to you. Admittedly, I may have had limerent feelings for you before. However, upon examining my own actions, I now realize I did not love you. I was merely infatuated with the concept of love. The idea of romance, the concept of sharing affection with another. Through these desires, I built a false concept of you in my head. Such a relationship would not have ended well. In closing, I believe it is better that I chose to say nothing. You idiot. Baka. Seems like the mouse hacked the safe and took the cheese out. Yay! Good job, little guy! So I guess throughout the areas you can find the enemies that were in that area just around in the field now. Haha. Wonder if any humans would want to be my friend. Psych, that'd never happen. I'm too spicy to have any friends. I might be missing second dialogue options. Whatever, I'm at least showing there first. On the surface, I won't buy any donuts from spiders. That's my resolution. Probably for the best. I've been thinking about getting a sick skateboard. On the surface, we'll be able to watch all kinds of TV, but I bet none of those shows are as good as Metatons. Toriel sent you a message. Excuse me, I did not mean to write sincerely. I meant to say sincerely. It is difficult to use this with large hands. Perhaps I should ask Sans to transcribe for me. Bonjour, dearie. I just finished tallying up all of our donations. We finally raised enough to rescue all the spiders inside of the ruins, and we'll also be able to afford a spider baseball field. We've already got the baseball donuts ready. I think, honestly, another potentially evil character in this game is Muffet. Because, like, all of the others have some kind of emotional reason to fight you or, like, you know, a genuine motive. Muffet's just greedy and wants all your money. Hello? Who might you be? Mediton. He recognized my voice from when I called in and he gave me his dress. I'm so... Mediton, okay, it's the same thing. I guess you're one of the anonymous callers. You'll have to forgive me for not combing through every single room in this place. I think you understand that that's a lot even for me. Sans will be typing from now on. I wonder how that's gonna turn out. Oh god, he's gonna change the font of Toriel's phone system to Comic Sans! How could you? Please, have mercy on Toriel!
Oh, freedoms. Feels so spicy.
Hey Frisk, it's Toriel. I just baked a million pies. You want any? Make sure to brush your teeth before crossing the street, Frisk. See, like, here's what I was saying earlier. If you want to have a fun time with Undertale, you really don't have any choice other than to spare everyone or to go true pacifist. Because otherwise, like, I mean, if you kill stuff, people hate you, and you don't get to see all this really fun stuff. I think there is something to be said about how, like, a lot of games that give you this choice, they hide a lot of the backstory and stuff that you wouldn't otherwise know behind, like, the best option, which means that YouTubers who play it are constantly hounded into going for the best option, even though they're just trying to experience the game on their own, and then, you know, they have a pretty bad time with it. If we leave... I accidentally closed that, and I didn't mean... Whoops. Well, alright. Whatever that said, the lava's so spicy now, indeed. Barriers are opened up, so we don't have to go to work today. I mean, sure, we're free, but it's the little things, you know? Today, we all started as coworkers. Who knows what we'll be tomorrow? I really hope the humans take kindly to all the monsters exiting out on the surface. I'll be sure to make sure of that. That was a little redundant, whatever. So we're all gonna go free? Does that mean I don't get to go to work? You don't get to go to work. Yeah, you don't get to go anymore. I did not say any of that. Greetings, this is Sans. I love my brother very much. Help, I'm being slandered. Oh, I didn't realize that was Toriel typing the first message on my first playthrough. Oh my god. They're so good. Hey, did you hear? The berries opened up. Now school has to be canceled, right? It's gonna be upgraded soon. Your flame animation stops when I talk to you. There will be lots of places to loiter on the surface, I bet. Absolutely. Just watch out for the no loitering signs. I don't know if you guys have any of that down here. This is Sans. Frisk, did you know that I love to get owned? I also think Toriel is very good at Excuse me. Funny thing is, on my first playthrough, I assumed that was either Sans or Papyrus. What's going on with the pipes here? What the hell? Anyway, I was assuming that was Sans or Papyrus typing the first message and that they were being interrupted by Toriel, but now I know it's the other way around, and it's so great. I love seeing these characters interacting with Toriel for like the first time since she's all locked up in the ruins the whole game. Okay, KKK. I'll be able to have a nice drink on the surface. Why do you keep, like, spreading out your letters like that? I don't really get it. While I'm thinking of it right now, I think I may as well give my thoughts on Photoshop Flowey, since I was meaning to before, but I didn't really, I didn't remember to. Photoshop Flowey, being the final boss of the neutral route, is pretty freaking cool. However, I do wish the fight was just a little bit longer. I think that for, you know, it's supposedly trapping you in this nightmare that you're slowly working your way out of with the help of the souls, and in that case, I personally think it should have lasted longer, had a lot more setup, giving you way more reason to hate Flowey, which would make the final takedown of his whole health bar all the more satisfying. It's a great moment as is, but I think it could have been even more impactful like that. That said, though, as awesome as Asriel's fight is, and as a great capstone to the game as it is, the fact that you can't lose to it does make it a little weaker in the, like, stakes department than Photoshop Flowey. Even saying that, Photoshop Flowey is very easy, much easier than it looks. It might look like I was really low at health with some of those clips, but really, I could take like 10 more hits. It's quite crazy how little damage you start taking as the health bar gets lower. That was done to make sure the game could actually be beatable by any non-bullet hell game nerd I know, but still. I just wish Photoshop Flowey lasted a bit longer. Maybe you would take down half his health bar, then he'd undo that with save and reload rather than it just seemingly going by really fast, but that's just my opinion. I still think it's a great fight all around, and Asriel's really freaking cool too. Yeah, who are you? Freedom? What? You're pulling my leg. Oh, inside, Toriel sent your file named Cat Video. Inside, she meticulously describes the video she saw of a small white animal. There was no link or attachment to watch it. Consider your wish granted. Forward, send this to someone you care about, or a skeleton will rattle his bones at you.
Whoa, Tem here news. Very goods. Whoa, Tem here news. Very goods. Yeah, Tem's gonna go free.
I like how this one's just always copying what the first one says.
A pleasing development, no? Whoa, if Temps could go on surface, can see lot of cute Hunan. Everyone's go free, but Tem not leave. Tem watch egg. Tem will be happy family.
It's hard-boiled.
Tem hurt human allergic to Tem. That okay, also allergic to... We've already seen... I didn't see this in the second run, though, so I guess we're seeing it for the first time here. Do we have anything new to say after this? Waves!
I guess not. She's waiting for someone to let her out. I'm sorry, I don't have a pickaxe. If I can find one, I'll come back for you. Mushroom dance, whatever could it mean? It symbolizes my unbridled happiness. The government told me they are willing to transplant me outside. Why didn't you smile at my dance? It almost feels a little rude.
That's just who I am. I keep the same facial expression on no matter who I'm talking to.
You have nothing new to say. That's actually surprising.
Dear Frisk,
Thought you might enjoy this. I don't enjoy the thought of you having a unibrow. I'm very sorry. It's Asciord of a snail. That reminds me of one of the fun values effects. I'm pretty sure one of the possibilities is that if the fun value is a certain number, you'll get a random call from Alphys while going through Snowden. The game will kind of like spoil her a little bit, spoil her existence a little bit. I think she'll attempt to order a pizza from you, and then she'll send along details of her order, and it'll be ASCII art of Mew Mew. Fluffy Buns, why? This is great. I'm sorry for this. Okay, I remember it clearly now. It was the monthly address of the castle, and the queen was giving her part on current events. After finishing her update, she moved to pass the microphone to the king. However, she didn't realize the microphone was still in her hands when she said, "Your turn, Fluffy Buns." The audience burst into laughter. Realizing what she had said, she started laughing too. After a few moments, the king held up his arms. The crowd grew silent. He leaned towards the microphone, expression stern. "Dear citizens, thank you for coming here today. I, King Fluffy Buns." And the rest is history. I love that. That's so good. Is Asgore a goat? A goat? Actually, that reminds me. Toriel once wore a flower-powdered moo-moo. Folks kept saying nice moo-moo to her, but she kept thinking they were calling her a cow. So she never wore it again. What was the question again? Oh, right, Asgore. He's a real interesting type of monster, the strongest type of all. This is not the voice I was using for before, it's fine. We call them boss monsters. They have an offspring, the soul power of the parents flows into the child, causing the child to grow as the parents age. But Asgore doesn't have a child, so he's been stuck at the same age. Or probably will be forever. Huh? What if the child is a human? What? Nah, that wouldn't work. So if Asgore's your father, he'll definitely outlive you. That's an interesting bit of lore. He had a child. But I guess, now that Asriel's dead, he doesn't age anymore. That's interesting. I don't know how that works. Asgore and Toriel. Oh yeah, of course. Toriel's his queen, and Asgore was the king. It was tragic when she left, since everyone knew she was really brains behind the throne. It's also just a teensy bit relieving, you know? Those two are really insufferable together. Nuzzling noses, being all cute and cuddly in public, embarrassing their children. They were so sweet it makes me sick. Thank God those days are over. And now they will never be again. Undyne. She's really come a long way since she was a little urchin. I used to be a hero myself back in the old days. Gerson, the Hammer of Justice. Oh, is that your name? When she was younger, Undyne would follow me around to watch me beat up bad guys. Sometimes she'd even try to help. But most of the time, the folks she attacked weren't bad guys. It'd be the mailman or something like that. Anywho, I appreciate it. Monster Kid's statement about how Undyne would never hurt innocent people is getting less and less true by the day. Using its money, the snail bought a hat. Lies, it's not in the sprite. The housing market will probably crash now. In real life, too. But you know, home is where the heart is. Snail, you've reached the end of your extensive journey. Snail, what a long trip. Remember to stretch your muscles. That's a good advice, honestly. Remember to stretch. I wonder if Toriel has seen it. Speaking of Toriel, Dear Frisk, Undyne and Papyrus want to cook something together with me. Sans is telling me that they are excellent chefs. I'm excited. Maybe if you are lucky, you can have some. Betcha I can't guess what they're gonna make. Can't do anything over here. Can't talk to the snail that I encouraged. Look who it is! Oh, Mediton. I'm a huge fan. Oh, hi. Human. I'll never forget when you cheered me on, when I was pretending to sleep. No one had ever had so much faith in my fake sleep. Also, this is awkward, but what's your name? Everyone seems to know it now except me. Seems like I've been missing out lately. I was just sitting at home listening to tunes. There was a flash of light outside my window. I saw the snails on the farm disappear, and I heard a knock at the door. Flash of light wanted to come in. I closed the blinds. Now everyone knows your name except for me. Frisk. Okay, I won't forget it. I didn't know you could just close the blinds on Asriel like that. Frisk, I didn't forget because I cried the letters into my hands. What hand? You don't have any. I'm sorry, that might make you cry more. There you are, Frisk, darling. Feast your eyes. Dr. Alfie's completed my wonderful new body. Ooh, and did you hear? The barrier's open. I can't wait to see the sun. The greatest spotlight of all. Oh yes, I suppose I should thank you too, darling. Before fighting you, I had forgotten how fun it was to perform with others. So I've been searching for hot talents to fill up my upcoming troupe. So far, Shiren's agreed to be my backup singer, and Napstablook here will be my sound mixer. The three of us performing together, it really feels overdue, doesn't it? Frisk, darling, can you help me with something? What kind of merchandise do you think humans would want to buy? Minifigures of you. I've thought of a few ideas so far. Buttons with my face, stickers with my face, CDs with my face. Yeah, all of those work. Posters with my face, t-shirts with my face, underwear with my face, and plush dolls of Toriel. But you know, with my face instead of hers. So what do you think? A yes or a no prompt was not provided. Fabulous! I completely agree! Aw, his heroic theme doesn't play anymore.
We can go and see the real stars now. But I still don't know what those are.
You'll find out soon enough. Dear Frisk, if Sans and I started a band, do you know what we could call it? Dreemurr and Femur. LOL. P.S. That is only a joke. Do not refer to me as Dreemurr.
I'll tell you a big secret. I'm starting a band, you hear? It's called the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I thought it was the name. I don't play instruments or sing.
Oh, this is not new. Hey, it's an amalgam, and it's also Shiren, I think. That's right, we heard about Shiren's sister who had fallen down. Is that Shiren right there? It's hard to tell. I think it is. Now that I've seen that statue again, I feel like I should say, that final moment of Asriel's fight, what beautiful music that plays! And then the soundtrack ruins it by having a significantly sped up version for some reason. I don't know which version came first, actually. It's probably the soundtrack version, to be honest.
I've been wondering when we're all gonna go free. Since, if we did, how would I ever know? Well, I'll keep my tentacles out for you hear? As soon as I know, I'll be the first to tell you hear?
No, I'll be the first to tell you, actually, even though I can't tell you anything. Seems like the mouse has freed some of the cheese from the crystal somehow. Hello, who might you be? 3 gold for the fairy. Huh, I don't have 3 golds. Later then. I don't have 3 gold. I assume maybe this is how, this is how you backtrack through this part, I think. Dear Frisk, Undyne is very strong. Papyrus made a bet with her that she could not lift everyone here up. She could. The only trouble is that she did not know how to put everyone down. Oh no. Hope you guys will stay safe until I get back there. You know, I must say, as much as I love how this game wants to have an Earthbound-inspired ending, this world design really does not work for it. This game being overly linear, making you go through all these frickin' rooms again, most of them being empty. I kinda wish that this was a little faster somehow, like if you could get some speed-up powers that made this easier. Hey, I'm glad I came over here. Don't drag your dirty feet in here, I just cleaned this trash. Aw, you're Mo from WALL-E. Remember the part where WALL-E just like fucking rubs his shoe on Mo's face? He's so mean. surprisingly mean for WALL-E. Oh man, if you haven't watched WALL-E, go watch WALL-E. It is great. Pretty old movie, but great movie.
Dear Frisk, Alphys is telling me many interesting facts about the human world. Quite a few of them are wrong, though. Frisk, you did not tell her anything funny, did you?
I didn't, but JoJo's Bizarre Adventure sure did.
This is an echo flower. Repeats the last thing I heard over and over. Me, huh?
I guess that's your one and only calling in life.
Dear Frisk, I heard that using the computer for too long is bad for you. However,
I've not seen you use the computer at all. You must be very healthy. How nice. I think that dialogue is altered a little bit in the console version. I think it says, like, playing video games for too long isn't healthy. She says instead because it's supposed to be, like, referring to you, the player in real life, playing this game.
The beginning rooms of Waterfall didn't have anything new, so let's check out around Snowdin. First of all, I'm gonna enter Papyrus's house real quick. I don't think this is gonna be any different. Why did I talk to this? Why did I talk to this? Okay. So you notice how this song, known as Reunited, is playing all over the world map now, no matter where we go. It is a reference to Earthbound's, own ending scene, which plays across the entire world after you beat the final boss of that game. Papyrus's room is the one and only place where it doesn't play. I'm guessing there's some special script set up to enter this room to mute the music and to turn off the door, and Toby just didn't disable that properly. And now the song starts playing at normal pitch. It was playing slowed down until now. Bug! I found a bug! I can't believe that! What are you all doing here? Having an amorphous, shambling family member is great. They're always moving so I can see them 100% of the time. All of our parents have been combined into one horrible being. That's okay though, really brought our families together. You guys are taking it a lot better than I thought you would. I was hoping it would make a, like, deeper version of the sound. Now that our parents are the same entity, does that mean I'm married to my sister? Wait, we're dogs. That stuff's normal. You say so, I guess breeders would... Maybe? Welcome to the library. This last day will be open, so make as much noise as you want. It's still the library. Actually, wait. I wish they had the sign fixed in the ending. That'd be so cool. The greatest struggle of my life is over. I just solved today's crossword. Hey, I'm bad at crosswords too, or whatever I said this time. I don't really know. Oh my, there's so much news to report. I don't know where to begin. How about this headline? Monster 2 free from the underground. Nah, that doesn't have enough pizzazz. How about top 10 monsters you won't believe got free from the underground? Yeah, that'll work. This will be our newspaper's last issue. Why don't we just put a big The End on the front and call it a day? Ah, you're still writing that one. I was hoping you'd have finished it by now. Now we can play Monsters and Humans with real humans! When humans play Monsters and Humans, do they just call it Humans and Humans? Seems like this is the beginning of a brand new boundless world. Wow, this adventurous spirit, I'm like a kid again. My children are like double children. That's a good question. Do humans actually, like, remember monsters? Because clearly monsters remember humans. They have a huge grudge against them. Oh, but a beautiful knock. You're no different. Okay. But, like, do humans actually remember what they did to stealing monsters away underground? I can finally talk to you. Ice Wolf no longer has to throw ice. Ice Wolf can take a break to buy some pants now. Oh, we're free? Finally, I'll be able to stop smiling. Looks like I don't have to worry about cracking jokes anymore. I was gonna say a joke here, but I don't really have one. But you don't have to worry about it. As you just said, I heard Dr. Alphys told the king and queen the awful things she'd done. The king felt so bad that he didn't know. He gave her a big hug. And the queen fired her. Now we don't have a royal scientist anymore. That's politics! Makes sense. Honestly, Alphys, you may have deserved it. I'm sorry, Alphys, you're cool, but, like, it's kinda true.
I wonder if the overworld has hot guys and neat drinks.
Ooh, I'm ready. Well, if the overworld doesn't have any of those for you, you could always try the nether. Soon I'll be able to try some human food, and then I guess I'll try a human bathroom too. Hey, people won't have to move in from the city anymore. Seems like we won't have to lose our local culture. Except we're all moving out of here, huh? Oh well, guess it can't be all punk peaches and punk cream. I think it would be fun for humans to come down and visit the underground. I'd certainly love to visit, like, an underground civilization. I always love the idea of underground cities, and as a result, I got really into this world partly for that reason. It finally won a game of poker against itself! Yay! In the end, I never caught any girls on my fishing line. So kid, take it from me. Don't try to catch hot people with a fishing rod. Somewhere, you hear a whinny of dismay. Okay.
Wow, brand new world. I might not get to translate for Krilby anymore.
Which is fine, since I was actually just making up what he was saying.
Good job.
That's all I can imagine his voice as being. Monster Kid, how's it been lately?
Yo, what's up? I've been kinda doing some thinking. Maybe Undyne isn't actually as cool as we thought. She's just kinda mean. But yo, I just found out about someone way cooler. Yeah!
Yes! Yes, kid, you know what's good in this world! Papyrus is awesome. He's an idiot, but he's an awesome idiot. It'd be nice to show humans our presence under the tree tradition. Probably be weirded out by it. You never know. As humans, we could be accepting about that kind of stuff. My kid over there told me that it's weird that I have a pet bunny. First, there'd be nothing weird about it. It's cute. Second, what? It's normal to walk your younger brother on a leash, right?
Is anyone else weirded out by those giant shambling amalgamates or...
Apparently not. No one cares about the creepy monsters from the depths of hell.
Mom says we can go to the surface world now. What's so great about that anyway? I don't want to move. Hello. Sorry, no time for a nap. Snowdin is shutting down so we can all go to the surface.
Makes perfect sense. Got one more shop to talk to right here. What happened? I mean, it happened to you, right? There was a strange flash of white light, then I felt my body being pulled into something. And suddenly, everything was back to normal. I don't know how frickin' Asriel was able to reach all you guys from the frickin' throne room all the way over there. But I guess with every new soul he gained along the way, he gained new powers. Oh, hold on, is that a Minecraft chest behind you? Look, that's just the Minecraft chest front texture, or whatever. I heard that it was all because a human came through here. A human? I can hardly believe it. If they decide to stop in, I'll be sure to give them a hero's welcome. It really is true. The friendly people don't recognize you as a human, but I assume the enemies that fight you do. Ruins. Did you hear? The ruins have been opened up, and get this. They were opened from the inside. Apparently the queen had been staying inside there for God knows how long. Pretty unbelievable, huh? I believe it. Well, I suppose I'll move my store to the overworld. Haven't played much more than that, I'm afraid. The ruins are opened once more, which means there's stuff to see if we go all the way back there. Snowdin's a big long walk, so I'll just show you the highlights of the journey there. Right away, we have Ice Cap. Maybe someone on the surface will pay attention to me. There's so many people, someone has to, right? Everyone's leaving, eh? Good riddance. Maybe I'll finally get some peace and quiet. How's that person with the house over here doing? I think they're still doing just fine. Or maybe they won't come out. I think it would be cool if the house had its lights off and the smoke was no longer coming out of the chimney. Nah, looks like they're still down there. Okay. A different colored ice cap. I know how to set myself apart now. An ear piercing. Wait. Side of head piercings are cool too, don't worry. We're all free? Okay, I'll stop lounging around. Does that dog know? It probably doesn't, does it? Yeah, it's too busy winning poker, but one day it will. That dog, the save point, doesn't realize that the dog's not there anymore. I guess not enough detail was put into this game. That is obviously a joke. I'd be of the opinion way too much detail was put into this game. Hello there. Guess we'll have to go to the surface. Or was there we can live in, right? Are you... Snowy the Snowdrake? I don't think you had sunglasses on in the battle, but maybe you did? I don't know, hard to tell. Ha! After all this time, you're still thinking about my hat. Please? Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. I can barely get its image out of my head. It's an unplugged microwave, I'll say spaghetti. Seems like something just tried to eat and just gave up. Yeah, it's a trap by Papyrus. You can't eat it, or else you'll get way too into it. I think it would be cool if someone had solved this word search while you were gone. Just throwing out my suggestions for a potential future Undertale remake. Could you imagine? I'm worried about getting older. I'll stop being a teen. You are the Snowdrake we fought. Man, I do not remember you having sunglasses. No, I refuse. I'll just invent new numbers, like 20-teen. We all get attached to our teenage years. I've been there. I know that because I am officially no longer a teenager, and yet I am still, like, in disbelief about it. Ah, the berry is open? You know I cannot move. Why are you telling me? To mock me? Everyone may think you're a good person, but this snowman knows the truth. Someday, your friends will realize your heart is as cold as my butt. This is what he probably says if you eat a piece of him in front of him. I'm sorry, buddy. Maybe I'll make it up to you by adding more snow to you. What if I, like, make a snowball and then put it on him? The doctor. She brought my wife back from the dead. My son, he seems happy again. Our family, it's bigger than ever. Now that my wife is combined with 16 other people. Indeed. Snowy. It's so tragic what happened to all these people. But I'm glad that everyone could accept what Alphys has done in the end. Most people. Buster Baxter's the only one who hasn't. Never mind, guys. The convenience of that lamp still fills me with determination. Back in the ruins. I've never talked to anyone in here. I never went back to the ruins in my first playthrough of this game, so we're gonna see what this is like for the first time. Or for the first time for me, you know what I mean. The nostalgia. I can still sleep! It felt strange to lie in the bed. Feels entirely too small for you now. I think sometimes if you go to sleep in this bed, you'll get a message from Asgore telling you to hurry on back at the start of the game. Still just you, Frisk. I like that reveal with the name. It's like the game does one more thing to subvert your expectations. Ribbit, seems like the ruins have finally opened up. Maybe we should finally go out to the rest of the underground. Huh? The barrier's open too? Let's just take this one step at a time, okay? Or one hop at a time, as your kind would like. I never grabbed the toy knife on this playthrough. I didn't need it. I still want to know what all this is. Which part of the underground is that? Is that a view of New Home, the capital city? Are we actually that close to it? I doubt that with how this game is structured, but you never know. The perspective could be changing with you. Ribbit, finally, we can all remove these aging pink names. Everyone gave you a big favor today. Try to respect that. Ribbit, do you ever find this room's fourth frog? Afraid to say I haven't. Say, now that your journey's over, maybe I'll have time to listen to me. I suppose people just press X to skip through my dialogue. That's right, pressing X. I suppose some things never change. I was wondering if he said something different if you did that. Any spiders in here? Nah. So I could have sworn that I saw an image. Does this rock ever talk to you again? The exit's open? Guess I better roll out. Hey, you mind me giving me a push, pumpkin? Yes, I do very much. Anyway, I could have sworn I saw a screenshot of the room with the 4 frogs in it. Or, in quotes, 4 frogs that you can find a mouse hole on the back of the room that causes if you interact with it enough, causes a frog-shaped mouse to appear. I don't know if that's a fun value secret or what. It wasn't listed among the other fun value secrets, so I don't know what that's about. Excuse me, human. You seem like you've grown into a thoughtful and conscientious person. Whether that was from my advice or not, I'm quite proud, Ribbit. It was from your advice. I took your advice to heart after you abandoned the first time. Look at what you've done. Don't look in the other room. It's okay. I didn't do that. But yes, after you left the room and I felt bad, I never killed a monster beyond that point, other than Jerry, but he deserved it. Speaking of which, I never encountered Jerry on this whole second playthrough. Not even in this epilogue, so, I think he might be dead for good. Come all the way back to the start of the game, and there should be something special awaiting you, or so I hear.
Don't worry about me. Someone has to take care of these flowers.
Frisk, please leave me alone.
I can't come back. I just can't, okay? I don't want to break their hearts all over again. It's better if they never see me. Why are you still here? Are you trying to keep me company? Frisk. Hey, let me ask you a question. Frisk, why did you come here? Everyone knows the legend, right? Travelers who climb Mount Ebott are said to disappear. Frisk, why would you ever climb a mountain like that? Was it foolishness? Was it fate? Or was it because you... Well, only you know the answer, don't you? I know why Omen climbed the mountain. It wasn't for a very happy reason. Frisk, I'll be honest with you. Omen hated humanity. Why they did? They never talked about it. But they felt very strongly about that. Frisk, you really are different from Omen. In fact, though you have similar, fashion choices, I don't know why I ever acted like you were the same person. Maybe the truth is, Omen wasn't really the greatest person. Wow, Frisk, you're the type of friend I wish I always had. So maybe I was kind of projecting a little bit. Let's be honest, I did some weird stuff as a flower. There's one last thing I feel like I should tell you. Frisk, when Omen and I combined our souls together, the control over our body was actually split between us. They were the one that picked up their own empty body. And then, when we got to the village, they were the one that wanted to use our full power. I was the one that resisted. And then, because of me, well, that's why I ended up a flower. Frisk, this whole time, I blamed myself for that decision. That's why I adopted that horrible view of the world. Kill, or be killed. But now, after meeting you, Frisk, I don't regret that decision anymore. I did the right thing. If I killed those humans, we would have had to wage war against all of humanity. And in the end, everyone went free, right? I still feel kinda sad knowing how long it took. So maybe it wasn't a perfect decision. But you can't regret hard choices your whole life, right? Well, not that I have much of a life left. But that's besides the point. Frisk, thank you for listening to me. You should really go be with your friends now, okay? Oh, and please, in the future, if you, see me, don't think of it as me, okay? I just want you to remember me like this. Someone that was your friend for a little while. Oh, and Frisk, be careful in the outside world, okay? Despite what everyone thinks, it's not as nice as it is here. There are a lot of flowies out there. Not everything can be resolved by just being nice. Frisk, don't kill, and don't be killed, alright? That's the best you can strive for. Well, see you. I'm so sad that I missed this. It answers a lot of questions I've had in my head about this game. I can't believe it, but in the end, Toby made Flowey a respectable character. Now, I have nothing left to do but go back all the way to the end of the frickin' world. Don't worry, I know a shortcut. Dear Frisk, I think I may have to turn off the phone for now. Your friends are all very lovely people. I think I will spend this time getting to know them better. Be good, alright? Sincerely, Toriel. And as the final thing I want to show you, I want to show the last two menu screens that we haven't seen yet. This one happens after befriending Alphys. I believe that has to happen in the True Lab. Or after your weird little date with her. The last one happens right at this very moment in the game if you were to quit and load it up again. I'll let you enjoy the music. And now, they shall all go free. I'm sure they have new stuff to say, but I don't want to bore you guys too much. If you leave here, your adventure will really be over. It'll be so over that I am not formatted properly and I'm slightly lower in the text box than I should be. Your friends will follow you out of the underground. Don't I'm leave ready. I'm ready. Oh my. Isn't it beautiful, everyone? Wow, it's even better than on TV. Way better. better than I ever imagined. Frisk, you live with this? The sunlight is so nice and the air is so fresh. I really feel alive.
Hey, Sans, what's that giant ball?
We call that the sun, my friend.
That's the sun? Wowie! I can't believe I'm finally meeting the sun.
I could stand here and watch this for hours.
Yes, it is beautiful, is it not? But we should really think about what comes next.
Oh, right. Everyone, this is the beginning of a bright new future. An era of peace between humans and monsters. Frisk, I have something to ask of you. Will you act as our ambassador to the humans? Yes.
Yeah, Frisk will be the best ambassador. And I, the great Papyrus, will be the best mascot. I'll go make a good first impression.
Welp, someone's gotta keep him from getting into trouble. See you guys.
Man, do I have to do everything? Papyrus, wait! Hey, Undyne, wait up!
Whoops. Should I do something? Well, gotta go.
It seems that everyone is quite eager to set off. Frisk, you came from this world, right? So you must have a place to return to, do you not? What will you do now?
I have to stay places with you to go. I have no idea what Frisk's past is. I have no idea why they chose to climb the mountain. But I do know one thing is for certain. Toriel will be the best goat mom ever.
What? Frisk, you really are a funny child. If you had said that earlier, none of this would have happened. It is a good thing you took so long to change your mind. Well, I suppose. If you really do not have any other place to go, I will do my best to take care of you for as long as you need. Alright? Now, come along. Everyone is waiting for us.
And there you have the true ending of Undertale, and the true credit sequence. I can't believe that there was a time in the past where I resented this game and had no interest in playing it or anything. Because really, this game has everything that I love about games. Great humor, fun gameplay, an awesome story with great characters, and some of the best video game music my ears have had the pleasure of hearing. I wouldn't call this game life-changing or the best game ever made, because such a thing doesn't exist. But I can see why so many people loved it back in the day. It's a great, short, but very sweet experience, even if it is a little on the easy side. I think one of my favorite aspects about the game and what got me to really enjoy it is the ability to dodge attacks. Because I've thought about it a bit, and I think the reason why I couldn't get into JRPGs that much is because of the fact that you have to basically sit there and tank attacks from the enemies and you can't do anything about it. This game gives you lots you can do about it. And it wasn't just this like one-off little gimmick either, it was expanded upon constantly throughout the whole game's runtime. The fact that this game exists as a JRPG that you could no damage is really freaking cool. Then again, I guess calling this game a JRPG is a bit of a stretch. I will say, though, this game isn't terribly replayable. The whole thing's like 80% cutscene, and then the rest is taken up by battles that always go the same way once you know how to do it. Of course, the game pretends to give you the choice of killing or sparing them. That's a lie, it does give you that choice, but of course, it really just wants you to spare everyone, so you don't have a choice after all if you want to have a good time with this game. I will reiterate that I think there could have been a more interesting motivator for killing the monsters rather than just selfish leveling up, but I get that that's, you know, sparing the monsters is the whole point of the game. I can't argue against what it's trying to be, and I still enjoyed it regardless, so... Speaking of that whole choice thing, I'm sure some of you are wondering what happens if you do the exact opposite of what I did in this playthrough. That is, the opposite of sparing everyone. Well, I'll think about it. I don't know if I actually want to go down that road, because the entire fun of the game is removed from what I hear. And for good reason. For one final tiny detail, because this game just has to go into astronomical levels of detail, you notice how under some of these characters, their descriptions are white, some of their descriptions are white and some of them are yellow? Each enemy has some kind of requirement to fulfill within their battles to turn their descriptions yellow on these credits. And when that happens, their description also changes. I do not know what possessed Toby Fox to go into this crazy amount of detail for this game, but I appreciate it all the same. Or rather, nonetheless. That was probably the correct thing to say there. There is loads to this game that I haven't shown. So many secret things, so many tiny little interactions that I couldn't possibly show in just 11 short videos. I guess they aren't very short, but still, they're short for my standards. I might make a bonus video showing off some of those remaining mechanics, but otherwise, I think I'll leave the rest of them up to you. This game's very cheap, and it's very short, and it's also pretty easy. And you know, this game was mega popular, so there's countless videos about it. I'm sure you could find what you're looking for just by looking it up.
Did you really think it was over? I mean, we haven't even done the special thanks yet. Ready? Let's end all of this for good.
Now this is how you do Kickstarter credits. Any game with a Kickstarter behind it always has its credits extended by at least 30 minutes because of wanting to put every single name in there. Hollow Knight is a rare exception of that. It actually didn't do that, but if you want to throw in all these names, best idea is to throw them at the player in one final test of dodging. Nothing bad happens if you hit a name, it just turns that name yellow, but there is something secret unlocked if you manage to dodge all of them. For one final thought about this game, I think I could do with less of the fourth wall breaking. I know that the game wanted to subvert RPG mechanics, but I think it does that just fine with the many, subtle fourth wall breaks that it has. Like with Sans being able to bend the game's reality to his will because, he's semi-aware that he's in a game. That kind of thing I'm okay with, but when Flowey comes in at that scene at the end and says, "This is all a game, and I'm trying to kill you to keep playing," and I'm like, okay, I could do with less of that. If you're gonna break the fourth wall, don't make it so freaking obvious. It just kind of takes me out when it's that ham-fisted about its intent. And I get that, Photoshop Flowey kind of taking over the game and glitching it out is part of what made it so intimidating. And I guess I'm okay with it in that case, but still, I could do with less of it. I think the story still could have worked without it, though maybe it actually couldn't have, and I'm stupid for thinking that. Feel free to give your thoughts about that in the comments. That's really the final thought I have about this game. I don't have anything else to say, so I'll just let you enjoy the rest of this credits sequence. This room is Ness's room from Earthbound. That is the final Earthbound reference that I know of. Thank you all so much for watching this playthrough, and as always, I will see you all in the future.